Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Have you heard any rumors lately?
There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Anything else?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Anything else?
Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night. Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen.
Anything else?
We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections.
Anything else?
Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now.
Can I use your alchemy lab?
Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it a try.
You're that... I'm the innkeeper.
Oh,
It's my business to keep track of strangers.
hello, innkeeper. Have you heard any rumors lately?
Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War is only going to get worse now.
I see.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Hello?
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Well, I can help you get the claw back, if that's what you want.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Halt.
Oh.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Well, I'm here about the dragon. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
They say Helgen got hit
We'll
by a
pay
dragon.
whatever it takes,
One of
but
those
we
horrors
must have
is
more
here.
swords
We'll
for
be
the
ready.
Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Hello? What can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
So, do you work the forge all day?
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
Alright, sure. I'll do it.
Thanks.
Farewell.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Sure.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me. So, you were at Helgen? You saw
Yes.
this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen. And last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps.
Go on.
Let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny.
Alright. Let's go see this Farengars.
All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby.
I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide for sure.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
A crown for a king.
So
Alright.
Jarl thinks you can be of use to me.
Oh.
Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright. Where am I going? And what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I,
Sure.
learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
I see. What can you tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Sure. So how do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, we must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Sure. What was that you said about the Dragon War?
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So, were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
I see. Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Sure. Anything's possible. So, how do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, a student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Of course.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your... Huh?
Huh? Alrighty then. Farewell. I'm off to Bleak Falls Barrow.
I serve Jarl Balgruf as steward.
Hello. I have a sword for you. From your daughter.
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl.
Oh.
Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
Reconsider my idea.
Oh.
I haven't changed my mind if
Th-
that's what you're asking. I won't leave Whiterun to
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
If we send half our guards to aid the Legion,
Farewell.
just for a few days, it could take...
What the?
This is what you want!
What are you guys doing here? Hello?
I can take you.
Are you sure about that?
We're just supposed to sit here while Arvel runs off with that golden claw?
That dark elf wants to go on ahead, let him. Better than us risking our necks.
What if Arvel doesn't come back? I want my share from that claw.
Just shut it. Did you hear something?
Time to end this little game.
Ew. How you guys doing? Alright? Didn't mean to, didn't mean to shock you. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Oh dear. Looks like that was the wrong answer there, chum. It was obviously snake. Whale? Fish? I don't know what you were thinking. Why don't you put 2 eagles in there? There's no eagle in here. What indicated you to... Maybe he just pulled the lever without even thinking about it. Amateurs. You gotta love them. Here we go. Excellent. Oh.
Get it away from me! Get it away! Keep it away from me!
Down you go, spider.
Help me! Help!
Whoa. What do we have here?
Over here! You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Where's the golden claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Fine. Let me see if I can cut you down.
Sweet breath of arcade, thank you.
Alright. Now don't you try anything funny. Because I got this spark spell of destruction here. Just waiting for a target.
I can feel it.
Alright. So where is this
Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Oi! Where do you think you're going? I told you. I freaking warned you. Idiot. The legend says there's a test that the Nords put in place to keep the unworthy away. But that when you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. Yes, very subtle. Oh, hey, what's this? This looks like the claw that I found. And it has 2 symbols. A bear, a moth, and an owl. So now I just have to put everything in order. Bear, moth, owl. There we go. Let's see what lies beyond the gate. What? I can hear something calling to me. It's... What is this? It says... Fuss. Okay. How could I understand that? It's written in a language I don't know, but still I managed to understand it. Alright, you. I've got something special for you. Yeah. There we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Dragor Overlord. I'll be going home now. Well, going back to Whiterun at least.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now,
You have a
let me
visitor.
show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah,
So it
the
seems.
Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
Thank you, I guess. So what's next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
What?
A dragon.
A dragon?
How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Right. What are we doing now? Oh. Hello?
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. Huh?
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here.
Well.
But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would
Right.
very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Alright then. Let's go.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Alright. Well, there's a dragon. We don't want to be
Get back. It's still here somewhere.
caught by
Hoping
surprise.
grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
What? What do you mean it's still here?
Kidret, save us. Here he comes again.
Uh-oh. What?
And make every arrow count.
I don't...
Talos, save us!
It's a dragon!
Oh. There it is. Alright, I've got just a thing for it. Shit. Never mind. Here we go. Die, dragon. Die.
Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good shooting, boys.
Look at that. What's happening?
Everybody,
Huh?
get back.
Whoa. Whoa. What? What? What was that? It disappeared. What?
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been
I
in
can't
more
believe
than a
it.
few.
You're
I don't know about
Dragonborn.
this Dragonborn business. but I'm
What?
sure glad you're
What do you mean?
In the very oldest
back to
tales,
Whiterun
back from
right
when there
away.
were still dragons in
Jarl will want to
Skyrim,
know
the
what happened
Dragonborn
here.
would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't know.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
What are you talking?
Shout. But okay.
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet.
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Norn.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
I don't know. I did find a word in that old temple. What was it again? I think it was.
Have you tried to shout?
I think it was dos. No, ros. No, I think it was fos.
Hush, what manner of power is that?
Oh.
You really are Dragonborn then.
Huh. Intriguing. Well, see you guys later.